Hey everybody, how you doing? Just thought I'd do a quick update on what's happening with the mini bike. As you can see, it's got the 6.5 horse in it. Took out the little tiny one. What is this, 97 cc's or something? It works perfectly fine. It runs good. Nothing wrong with it. Everything's good with it. It's just underpowered. Be great for a little kid riding this, but I'm a bit bigger than a little kid. So I got the old brand new Champion 6.5, which I think is a 209 cc engine. Overhead valve. Got it mounted. I had to re-drill some mounting holes in there. That took a lot of fiddling and fooling around to get everything lined up. The throttle hooked up. You see that? That's good. I got the wires all run and zip tied on. I used for anybody else doing this, I used a pair of vice grips and a straight edge, a little clamp here, just clamped onto the back sprocket. Used that to line up with the front sprocket to make sure I was tiggity-boo. There we go. Let's see, focus. There we go. You can see it. It lines up perfectly. There's a little bit of adjustment. The holes in the motor, the plate down here, are a little bit bigger than the bolts. So there's a little bit of room to fudge it around. I'm going to have to shorten the chain and get the chain on. Then I've got to wait. I didn't have a gasket, as you might have seen in the previous video, so I had to use some RTV gasket maker on here and just hand tighten it right now. And then I got to wait 24 hours for that to cure before I torque these down to spec, which is like 17 foot-pounds. Get the chain on it. I think I'm going to have to shorten the chain on it, work out some sort of guard for the clutch. I'm not sure if this will fit, if I can make it fit somehow. Oh, I can make that work somehow. I'll figure something out with that. Get that on there, just something to cover the clutch so you don't want to get your pant leg or anything caught in that. Worst comes to worst, I've got a ton of sheet metal over here for another project I'm doing that I can just bend and weld something up. But I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of a secondary concern. Getting it going right now is number one. So unfortunately tonight I won't be able to get it moving. But yeah, that's all I have to do is wait for that to cure up, torque these down to spec, fill it with oil, fill it with gas, have the chain on, and then I'm ready to test it out. I did remove the governor. I removed the governor and the oil pressure sensor. I wasn't sure about removing there's the oil pressure sensor there. But the idea is that, you go over bumpy stuff, bumpy roads, up hills and stuff, and it'll shut the engine off. And here's what's left of the governor gear inside, and governor arms in here somewhere too. Where did it go? I don't know. It's around somewhere. But yeah, she's all ready to go now, and tomorrow perhaps after work I'll come home, torque those to 17 foot-pounds. I'll get the chain on tonight, get that all ready to go, maybe work out some mounting thing for the cover, the chain guard and the clutch cover. Still lots of room for my feet to get on the foot pegs. It doesn't stick out too terribly far. Doesn't look bad overall. I mean, the yellow is not the prettiest, but I can always paint that if I wanted to. The only thing that's yellower, aside from the decals, is the flywheel cover. Got my little bag on the front, which eventually is going to... Main purpose will be to hold a battery. I did get a light for it. Some of you may have seen in the previous video, which will go on the front. Something like about that. And then I'll just run the wires into the bag, hook up battery and a switch. I'll mount the switch on here. But again, that's kind of a secondary concern. I got to make sure everything's up and running and working good. I'm sure it will. It's a brand new engine, never been fired. I probably should have fired it up before I got it all mounted, but hey, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. I'm sure it'll go. I've never had any problem with Champion engines before. So yeah, pretty excited. Should be fun. My tires are holding air. The slime has worked. Everything's good. So yeah, tomorrow, if all goes well, I'll show you guys a video and take you for a ride. Yeah, it was good. I was a bit worried about the throttle cable not being long enough, but it's actually just perfect. Just comes along down the front, along the frame here, loops in between the airbox and the exhaust, and just hooks on. Everything works perfect. I get full throttle movement. It's all good. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode when hopefully I'm happily flying down the alley or flying across the field or flying somewhere. We'll see. Top speed on this previously was, I don't remember. It was like 35 kilometers an hour or something, I want to say. Maybe 40. I don't recall. It wasn't terribly fast. Between 35 and 40, let's say. I'm hoping I should be more like 70 now with the governor removed and the bigger engine. It's going to be fun either way. We'll see. Fun little project anyway. So thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, and for any of you guys that had seen my previous video asking about Martin, where Martin is, MadWorks Trouble, I got a message from one of his co-workers that he's actually away on a training session with work. And so that's where he is. He's busy. He's okay, apparently. Everything's good, unless this guy's lying to me and he's murdered him and stuffed him in the freezer. Either way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.